Great looking kitchen.
Thank you, but I don't see it as that because I have this area where the counter meets the backsplash, where it seems like the grouting is coming out, and that to me means only one thing. Yeah.
Little creepy crawl, yeah?
Or a big one, for that matter. Oh, these are disgusting! Away, you little devils. Out of the crack. Off of me, you disgusting critter!
That's not good.
No.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Matthew with Completely Hammered.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Is your mom here?
No, looking for
I'm looking for Paulina.
I'm Paulina.
You're Paulina.
Yes, I am. And this is Alexander.
All right. I'm here to install a dimmer.
Perfect.
Okay.
Come on in. I'll
Great.
just put the baby down for a nap and
Okay.
we can get started.
Great.
So this is the light
Okay.
in question.
Right.
And as you can see when I turn it on, it's really harsh.
Yes, it is very bright.
Yes. And of course the baby hates that when
Yeah.
I come here in the middle of the night.
I hate that.
And I have this great dimmer
Right.
in the dining room, but I wasn't sure how to go about putting it in the kitchen.
Okay.
So if you can help me with that.
Absolutely. First thing we should probably do is cut off the power. Yeah. I will turn it on,
All right.
and then you can tell me where the breaker is.
Down the hall near
Yeah.
the washroom when you walked in.
Okay, so I'll just start flicking them, and then when I get the right one, go, go, go!
I'll holler.
Yeah.
Is it complicated?
Very complicated. This job?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Very simple.
Good.
Just down there?
Yep.
All right.
You have a real beautiful house here.
Thank you. So this is the shelf I got, and this is where I want to put it, in my husband's office, and I'd like to put it here, just below the picture.
What are you putting on top of it?
Model cars. My husband had a big birthday last month, and he got a replica of his favorite car.
Oh, really?
There's nowhere else in the house. I was thinking over the fireplace. I was originally going to put it there, but I have a teenage son, and he has loads of friends here playing video games in that room, so I was worried they were going to knock it over or something like that. It would roll because it's on wheels, fall and break. Harley! Harley! But I really decided I don't want it there.
All around this great kitchen, where our grout line interacts with our countertop, I'm going to be putting caulking. And what that's going to do, it's going to seal this joint. So we're going to clean up our old grout lines. We're going to apply the new caulking, and then we're going to finish it off.
Is that caulking going to be the same color as the existing grouting, or
Yes.
will I have to redecorate my kitchen around the grouting?
Well, it depends. If you want to redecorate it, I could use a different color, and then you just have to redecorate
Yeah,
it.
well, that's not such a bad thing.
And you tell me when I get it right, okay? When it goes off.
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Nope.
All right, how about that?
Nope. Try again.
Okay, try this one.
No.
Okay. How about this one?
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
I'd like the shelf to be in line with the desk. Okay,
good to know.
but we have to move the desk.
We can move it out about 3 or 4 feet, put a drop cloth behind there. Let me take a look at this for a second. We center it to the desk. We'll have to mark, drill, and secure the brackets.
Perfect.
Make sure that they're level, so we'll take a level.
We means you and me.
Yeah, you're going to help me, right?
I'm willing to help, no problem. I should be careful.
Right. Yeah,
I don't want to break any of my nails.
Grout is actually a cement-based product, and it dries hard. Our caulking, it's a little bit of an adhesive, and it never dries complete. It's very flexible.
That's the stuff I see around the bathtub.
Exactly.
Okay. What's next? What's next?
Take the plate off.
Okay.
Got to get to the switch.
I can probably do this myself.
Yeah, anybody could do this. Yeah, this is actually really easy. I don't know why you hired me at all.
Okay, good. Well, what's next?
All right, so we take the switch out.
So from what I can tell, all you need for this job is just a regular screwdriver.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. That's just about got it.
Okay.
There you are. And pull the switch out so you can see it and check the wires.
Okay. Yeah, actually, let's... Ahí voy, mi muchachito. I'll be back.
We transferred the mark from the wall where your desk is on either side of it.
Yeah.
And then we made a mark from the picture. This referred to what exactly?
This was the bottom of the picture, and that's where I sort of want the shelf. So I just want to go maybe a little bit higher than the bottom of the picture, but the bottom of the picture seems like a...
It was a good start.
Yeah, a good start.
Before we put the brackets on, we have to establish how level the shelf is, because we want it absolutely level. Visually wise.
I don't want the card rolling off.
Yeah, you don't want the... exactly.
No, for sure.
Okay, Paulina?
Yes.
Alexander? We've taken the plate off, and we've taken the switch out from the box.
Okay.
And most importantly, we've shut off the power. We're not going to get electrocuted, but just in case, I want to do a double check. And this is my handy-dandy voltage regulator checker. And there's no power in there, which is nice.
There's a couple reasons, actually, I chose this particular caulking. It has a mildew-resistant fungicide in it, and that's really important wherever you've got humidity. The second main reason I chose this kind of caulking, because it's an acrylic latex with silicone. Sounds like a big spiel, you know. Has silicone in it because it makes it stick better to wherever we're going to apply it, and that's a good thing. And the latex part, if I actually make a mistake, I can just take a wet rag, wipe it off, and start over.
Oh, good.
We're going to take it from the center point. Basically, you're looking for the bubble to line up in between the two lines there.
Perfect. I think it's perfect. Yeah, it is.
Just draw a faint line. Okay?
Right across?
Yeah, just real faint.
Oh, yeah.
So that establishes where we're going to bring
the shelf.
the
Okay.
shelf to.
I'm going to get started.
Can I watch while you're doing it, just so I can pick
You know
up?
what? I want you to watch, and I want you to participate.
No way.
Yeah, way. We're
Well,
going to do
then
it
I'm
together.
going to roll up my sleeves too, and let's get caulking.
All right, let's go.
Okay?
Isn't this a great shelf?
Stainless steel. Right?
Yeah.
It's
I fell in
beautiful.
love with it.
See, the shelf is actually a little bit smaller than the actual desk.
So I'd like to center it in the middle of my desk.
Okay.
That's what I really would like to do.
Okay, then that's perfect. You take that.
Yeah.
The mark that we made for the desk is 59 inches. So half of 59 is...
30. Almost 30.
Almost there, 29 and a half.
Right.
So that's our center point.
Oh, good idea.
Next, take the shelf,
Right.
and we're looking at 47.
Okay.
So we're looking at 23 and a half.
23 and a half. That's
Yeah.
right there.
I'd say, yeah, right about there. Now it's centered to the desk when your desk is put back. What we need to do now is we want to make sure the first line that we made with the level, we extend the line
there?
with the shelf. And why we did this is now we know exactly where the shelf will be, and now we can start and mark our holes for our brackets.
I guess at this point, when we switch it over, it's red to red and black to black, but it doesn't really matter in this case, just because there's two wires.
So that's it.
Yeah. If there were 3 wires, it'd be different.
I'm going to get the tools that I need. Utility knife. 5-in-1 tool.
This is not something that I have around the house. So is there another alternative?
Yeah, you could actually just get a regular scraper. It's basically to scrape stuff up.
Okay.
We have our caulking gun, and just something, a nail or something to pierce
Make
our
a
tube.
hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
With all the stuff,
You're
we're ready.
for surgery.
Yeah.
All right.
What you have here is you have special brackets. Most brackets you would actually lay the shelf unit on the top. With these, you slide them into this channel. Basically, we can't put both of the brackets on at the same time because you won't be able to slip it in if we secure both of these first.
Okay.
I got a good little tool for you. This is perfectly square. All you have to do is you line the one edge up. And the square is built so that it's always a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
So I can extend this down. So when we remove that, we take the bracket now.
Yeah.
We have 2 reference points, the top line and the
And the-
side
okay.
line. that we can line it up to.
All right. Gently, right?
I mean, we're just taking out anything that's loose.
A little bit of last night's dinner, I see here.
Hope it was good. Let me try.
Yeah, here, have a little.
That was good.
Power's off. Good. Take any wire you like off first.
Just unscrew it.
That's right. There you go. And they'll just eventually just unhook.
Unhooked.
Ta-da! And now here's your new switch.
Okay.
This is your dimmer. So now we want to make these about as long as these ones.
Why do we have to even them out?
Well, so when we put the wire nut,
Yeah.
that nothing's showing at the bottom underneath. Okay. So this one's a bit long, and the wire nut's only about that long. We don't want anything showing underneath.
Okay.
Because we might get a short later if that were the case. So we want them about the same length. So cut a bit off of this one here.
It's our caulking gun.
Yeah.
This little lever right here, it's our release valve. You open it,
Okay.
take our caulking, put it in, and with each pull of the trigger, our rod goes in. And this is what gives the pressure.
Let's make the caulking come out.
Exactly.
Could I see if that's easy to insert?
And you try it.
Right. I feel so powerful.
That's right. Take our tube. Pump it until you feel,
Yeah, I feel the pressure.
and whenever you build pressure in a gun, just make sure there's none. You press on this lever. And now you're ready.
Like magic.
Right.
So just put it up against this line.
Yeah, the trick is to make sure...
Sure, it's exactly on the line, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now just come down like this, right?
Yeah. I'm going to make sure that I'm following the sideline, and I'm on the top line here as well. And I'm just going to mark the holes.
Okay.
And that's our 2 reference holes that we're going to drill into.
Okay, so we've taken out the plate.
Yes.
Took out the switch.
Yes?
Took out the wires, and we've cut them so that there's equal length.
Right.
Now?
Now we have to connect these wires to those wires.
Good.
This one goes on first. It's the ground.
Okay.
Green for ground, G. There's a screw back here in the box.
And you just wrap it around.
Yep. Yeah, I got it wrapped around. Perfect.
What we're going to do next is we're going to drill into the top hole of both sides, hope that we hit a stud. Otherwise, we'll have to use the wallboard anchors.
Just press this like a little gun?
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, see? It's that easy. Now is it hard?
There's no
yeah.
2x4 there. So, but what kind of anchors are you going to use?
These wallboard anchors, they're self-tapping. As you push it in, it's adding pressure and pressure, but it's strengthening the wall, the gypsum around it. It's kind of like a screw that pilots itself in as you go. And once we have this and a second one on this side, 2 on that side, it'll have enough strength to be able to hold up your whole shelf.
Okay.
Want to try your side next?
I'll try.
Okay, cool.
That's not so bad.
No, see, it's not that bad. Really, it's not a lot of force that
What are we going to do now?
Going to get our screws ready and our brackets. We're going to have to start on one end. We can't just put both of the brackets on to begin with.
Right,
okay?
no.
So let's start with your side.
Should I go?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm doing something wrong, eh?
No, just not so
Fast and
fast
pulling,
and
pushing.
strong. Yeah. But no, you're doing great.
I don't know my own strength, see?
Yeah, a little slow.
Now we're ready to cut the tube. Never cut a big diameter hole, because when you go to put the caulk in here, you're going to have all the stuff gushing out.
Yeah.
Nasty mess. You go to your smallest opening and you cut your tube
Around the same size.
around the same size, always on a 45-degree angle.
Watch your finger.
I'll always cut away from myself all the time,
Okay.
so I do not get hurt.
Beautiful.
As you can see, very small hole. It's at 45
It's on
degrees
an angle, right?
on an angle, and you just take either a nail. I have this little brass rod to pierce our tube, and as this goes in, you just press it all the way down.
If you get any of the caulking on your fingers, it washes right off.
Yep. Look at this.
Don't point at me. I knew that was going to happen.
You knew that was going to happen, eh?
So now we got to connect the red to the red, the black to the black.
Okay.
Right. I'll grab you a wire nut for that.
Okay.
There you go.
Just stick it on top here.
Yep. Is that getting tighter?
I think so.
Good. That's a good sign. So now you want to give them a tug just to test it out?
Make sure.
Yeah. Can I try it?
Please.
It's excellent.
So what we want to do is we're just going to switch over for the very end.
Okay.
And just hand crank it. And actually that way it's a little bit better because then we can get some real torque. What I mean by torque is a real force.
It seems a little loose. Is that
Well,
okay?
it's loose this way because it doesn't have the rigidity of the shelf.
The shelf will make it more solid?
The shelf will make it more solid in the lateral sense. But
Okay.
the horizontal sense, going up and down, that's what we want to worry about right now.
Okay.
I noticed that we have 3 spots on our countertop that are actually bigger holes.
they're
So what I'm
worse.
going to do to start, I'm going to put a small bead in each one of them. One here, and one over there.
So
I'm
there'll
gonna-
be 2 layers of caulking in those large areas?
Yeah,
Compared to
'cause they're so
everywhere else?
big.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
And as you get to the end, you want to press on your lever.
Oh, to
you
stop the pressure.
Right, and as you get to the end, click.
Well, that looks like fun. Can I try?
Just before you
Wow.
do it, I got my work clothes on.
So you want to change clothes?
Well, I have an apron in my tool belt.
All right, bring on the apron.
Bring on the apron? Okay.
Do you have another color? Oh, well, it's okay. White will have to do.
Here you go, ma'am.
Our next step is going to put the shelf into the bracket, okay? And we take it, we make sure it's a nice fit.
Oh, nice.
I take the second bracket, slide it in on this side here, and then I'm going to grab a screw for you,
I'm going to do this?
if you don't mind.
No, I'm going to
Okay?
try.
And that way I can hold it. With these shelves came these little set screws that will screw underneath. There's a little bit of play.
Okay.
And what they do is they really secure the shelf into the bracket.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on, all right? Keep your hands away from the switch.
Okay, go ahead.
Ready?
Okay, Matthew, it's working perfectly.
All right, I'm going to shut it off.
Okay.
Here's your weapon.
Okay. Now, line up the opening
Yeah.
and
Slight pressure.
slight pressure. Oh, and keep moving.
Keep moving.
Oh, I see a little gap of air.
It's okay. This is only our first layer.
Okay, so I don't have to redo it?
You can, but you know what? We can actually do it with our finger. What we're going to need is a glass with water.
Okay. Are you thirsty?
I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Dip my finger, and you just push in.
What's the purpose of the water? So it doesn't stick to your finger?
That's correct.
Almost perfect.
Okay, so it's off level just a little bit. Let's go back to our line. If you notice, our line is just off, just a tad.
It's your line. And you screwed up. Not me. So the car's going to roll. It's going right off.
Okay, yeah, if we were to take the whole thing off.
I'm not taking this thing down and redoing this whole thing. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You sure?
Oh, we could be off by a touch. Do you think with all the shelves in this house we put up with one of these? I don't think so.
So you want to start putting the wires back into the box.
Okay.
Yeah, grab those pliers
Okay, good.
and just start sort of feeding the wires back in there. And just push them back to the back one at a time so that you can make room for the switch. That's great.
It actually wasn't so hard, so as long as you follow some safety tips,
Yeah,
you can do it on your own.
yeah, that's right.
So now we're going to be covering our grout line here on the bottom.
Right, we start
Our
right
angle
here
lined up with our wall. And with slight pressure,
and go over
we
the
pump,
already done area.
and we move the gun in a continuous motion.
Whoops, I'm running out of
Well-
room to squeeze on the handle.
Release it quickly and just keep it going
All
lightly.
right, so that'll give me pressure
It'll-
again.
Yeah, it'll give you a constant bead the whole way. What you want to get in the habit is like continuous
Movement.
action. Yeah, you don't want it to stop and go, stop and go.
Yeah. Ta-da! So now we do the wet finger.
Now we can do the wet finger. We've got a rag, water, and this you basically just do with a little bit of water and almost no pressure. I think you've done this before.
Now,
There you go.
I just learned quickly.
Now the step is basically to go around and just clean up all the extra stuff.
This is going to be great.
I'm very,
Be able to-
very excited.
Be able to come in here every 2 hours with the baby in the middle of the night. Is it still every 2 hours?
No.
No? When they're 4 months, it's not?
Well, I have a very good baby.
Should we try the car
I
now?
think we should try the car.
Should I
Okay.
put it on?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
It's not going anywhere. So you're happy?
Very happy. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
All right, I'm going to turn it on, all right? If you see smoke, tell me. I doubt it. Okay, the power's on.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on.
All right.
It works!
It's yeah.
It's brilliant. Come see it.
it. Make it go.
Here's my demo.
There we go. That's beautiful.
And I can control it.
Yeah. To the nth
A
degree.
light little touch.
That's lovely.
It's perfect.
I love
Thank
it.
you very, very
Oh, you're
much.
welcome. It was
Now
nice
I can
to
go around and do this to all my other rooms.
Yeah.
I don't really need you anymore.
No, that's right. Yeah.
It looks great.
You did this.
That's true, I did it. With your help. I couldn't have done it myself the first time.
Well, I'm glad I could help. You like?
I love it. And now I feel like going out for dinner. It's too clean. I don't want to mess it up.
Good.
Wow. He's going to love it.